All right, I wish you for a higher Pinaxtv. A Drew Sam Radio, best share some of Bejebre. Now, the updates Ghana, any amount also dina a bet bremo. Now, quickly, Yamra, Ghana has a name called the Parliament of Ghana, and Sembe and Ekoso. Oba Ghana has a CA. The NDC government, CCA, they are collaborating with the United States of America. Na air strikes on best call what Nigeria no, omo any US Army, omo any collaborating na omo akwa disa jumano ewo Nigeria. Na eno ena minorities yo montiase because ye Ghana hano ye nti bibi sada. Any saying United States of America, omo collaboration omo Ghana no. Hremua, omo be seti basis planes no do na armed planes and I say armed military planes. Alandi wo Ghana hanom dada eba be start operational omo ebe set up base wo Ghana hasia aha no omo be suma omo missiles no from here to selected areas North Nigeria eno ebetimi aboa se omo be fight ISIS na eno na minority in parliament omo ti ase omo se enyeye say beti ase say sa niema we bi enkoso ha because yes se bibi sakra ebe koso a enkyere they should come and mount their bases here. It is calling for ISIS. ISIS now more tries to fight you in Nigeria. No, it is calling them. Say Ghana. Yeni ebwa amo metu omo so sa. It is bibi entimi anko ye no sa omo be dani omo ha kokrofu for so. Say Ghana. Ombetimi be piem ha because ye ho be ba be ye hin ye ho be ba tan ISIS for any terrorism ekoso Nigeria wan ha na Ghana ha omo de omani akire mu ha quickly no ye be ko ni akwakutie from the minority in parliament the kind of answers they are demanding from the government because was nkeba parliament in poni ebobo hu ansa na ehu say ye be dia tomo na say ye nyintu because it is very new in Ghana here ebi see that say ahani ebe set up base entin tokwa ekoso wo Iran Israel near the Middle East no the kind of setup o maye bi wo Dubai any Qatar any other countries enu ti ama Iran air fight you omo no ebi ene ebe koso Ghana hanti US be set up base wa ha na omo alanchi omo missiles from Ghana to Nigeria o de yanko nego tie what the minority is demanding from the government if you are eba beto aso de amamo.
There are very important questions to be asked. Firstly, what is the framework within which the Ghanaian government collaborated with the United States of America? We are reliably informed and we are reliably guided by the former Minister of Defense, who is on my right-hand side here, that at no stage in the 8 years of the Akufo-Addo administration did the government of Ghana get into any agreement with the United States to have Ghana be used as a base for launching military attacks in other foreign countries. So at what stage and through what legal mechanism or framework did our government collaborate and agree with the government of the United States of America to unleash a military action and airstrikes against a terrorist organization in a foreign country, Nigeria? That is the first question. The second question, if the government of Ghana entered into any such agreement with the government of the United States of America, the dictates and tenets of our national constitution are express and clear that such agreements must necessarily elicit parliamentary approval. And so if there was any such agreement, why has the government as yet not tabled that agreement before the Parliament of Ghana for ratification or otherwise? Thirdly, what are the national security implications for our country with this kind of collaboration? Does Ghana become a target of ISIS? Does Ghana become a target for other terrorist organizations? What measures have been put in place in Ghana to ensure that our citizens are protected and our national security is safeguarded? And so what measures has the government put in place in the light of this extraordinary disclosure by the foreign minister, a very high-ranking official of the government and a member of the National Security Council of the government, that our government, on the blind side of all of Ghana, the media, civil society, parliament, and other stakeholders in our country, collaborated and cooperated with the United States in December last year, some 3 clear months ago, to authorize a military action from Ghanaian soil into a foreign country against a terrorist organization. What measures have they put in place to protect Ghanaians? These are the three fundamental questions we ask. And we conclude by making this strong and firm demand that the Minister for Foreign Affairs should appear before Parliament immediately to brief Parliament the circumstances under which the Mahama administration collaborated with the United States to perpetuate this military action in Nigeria, and what framework, legal framework, was it that they took this action, and table it before Parliament for the consideration of Parliament. And finally, to give the Ghanaian people the needed assurance that Ghana is not being unnecessarily exposed to terrorist organizations.
All right, and these are the answers that the minority is demanding from from the majority, or more aside as to defense ministry. You know what kind of mechanism being protected the Ghana for, because if free Ghana has a air corner, what if they want to reply and answer? What if they want to also send their missiles to Ghana? What are the security measures? Omo edi egu akwemu, and I say from the onset now omo mega so omo underrate ISIS for say omo ntimi nto missiles bi omo de ani AK-47 ne ade enti bibia ntimi nkoso. They are demanding answers from aban ho say omo mra no mo metirem, because niema bi say na e was nketimi go through Parliament na omo editum. Na there were some other conversations kiremu a, you know, say omo be yes this particular operations that were Ghana setting up a base in Ghana to launch their missiles from Ghana to another country, Nigeria. No, when him said definitely B0mbing Ghana Army and so but then former Defense Minister Honorable Dominic Nitiwu and so adding some tuja, because also no more time. The kind of agreements on the United States Army sign, you know, na bibie ni mu e kire se omo me set up base wo ha no mo to bomb even free Ghana ha fa Nigeria. Na se yeti ha se ya na obeti se missiles ni bi nam wiem na se na ehu se amanfo create some stories finding near maybe se obehu missile na na say fish way obehu missile na a real missile. Yenko tie former Defense Minister Dominic Nitiwu ni emra sese.
Let me state that Ghana has had the privilege to, and America has also had the privilege of signing agreements with Ghana in 1998, 2002, 2015, and all these agreements were put together in a document called Defense Cooperation Agreement, the Status of the United States Forces, in 2018. And I signed it on behalf of Ghana. In all these agreements, at no point was the United States or any other country allowed to use the territory of Ghana as a launch pad to attack any individual, any nation, any group of person, or any organization. In fact, for the United States to even bring armed military aircraft, you will need the permission of Ghana. For them to launch any attack, you will need the express permission of the government of Ghana, particularly the president. Unless the foreign minister is telling us that there is another agreement that has been signed between 7th of January 2025 and now, what he has disclosed to the world poses a serious risk to you, the citizens of Ghana, and to Ghana as a whole. We all want to help fight the terrorists. We all want to quench it. And we partner with various countries, including the United States. But no government should be allowed to ask a foreign country without a formal agreement to use our territory to bomb, attack, or kill anybody without our permission. And the foreign minister needs to immediately brief the people of Ghana through Parliament.
All right, yes. And see, former Defense Minister, Honorable Dominic Nitiwu, and ordaining some tuja or honu chirimwa. I was immediately Foreign Affairs Minister. I was Oba na Parliament, Obe briefing Ghanaians as to the kind of agreement Omuni almost sign here. What is Ghana going to benefit from that particular agreement almost sign on? And now who say who he say omo be twaso anaso omo twaso because agreement be say almost sign be da omo hu be say e wo mu ekra eda e wo honom. And yes, this is the update. Free make I say Foreign Affairs Ministry. Omo ede abetu justice say yes. Yene United States of America. Yene omo ebe collaboration. Ama omo attacker omo ede call ISIS. Any other terrorist groups omo Nigeria. Omo ene Ghana ebe collaborate. Abe seti a basis ewa ha na omo astate na omo alanche omo attacks no ewa ha say. And yes, yebe na ya follow ni ahwe update ebe free mobile because yes, the Foreign Affairs Ministry also umutimi be briefly Ghanaians as to a den and a koso na yensu yetimi ehunumu ebi ewo ehonom. Yet was also so I be Middle East and to qua ekoso United States of America, Israel, and Iran, and to qua ekoso ama omo nkronkro a omo bembeng Iran, you know, bia edge omo ede no ewo ho yebeko eno eso ede amamo. Now on our screens an update ayede mamu. 2 Ghanaians injured in drone attack near Dubai International Airport. Foreign Ministry urges citizens in Middle East to be extremely cautious. Ewo ehonom enti yes ebetodwa say Dubai International Airport very close to Dubai International Airport drone attacks be echo so ewo honom a yine nim say they are trying to say omo try say omo bebubu aman ni nyina pre na unim say ye be attack airport the kind of financial cost we be incur ewo honom no enye agro ewo ho enti no enema missiles ni bi through a drone attack ekoto Dubai International Airport. 2 Ghanaians are not safe. Men kan say omo akopra ewo honom ama akwakoya asem. Now the Foreign Affairs Ministry omo e de abetu dwa say omo ka kire Ghana fo nyina say monhwe na mombo mo ho ban ewo honom enti no any update free Foreign Affairs Ministry omo ho ede eba from Honorable Samuel Okudzeto ablakwa yenim say see de ne nsam bebre de odi free baby ede ba baby bebre and a Foreign Affairs Minister Samuel Okudzeto ablakwa odi ensam edi free honom ede eba and currently ne de update ni kire Ghana for me no omo akoka ewo Dubai ama akwakoye ensam bebre ewo honom enti ebeto aso na ye the updates no enyina enso ede amamo ewo ehonom ha Pinaxtv ye the updates no de aka nyina so ebe ebremo.